Welcome to the channel. What is a CAPTCHA and how can you upgrade your CAPTCHA game? Let's find out. Alright, so today we're going to cover what is a CAPTCHA. Now maybe you've tried to enter a password, you enter your username, and then you have that button to click, and then you have to determine, is it a robot? Are you human? So that is what a CAPTCHA is in a nutshell, but we're going to talk about how to bypass it, because sometimes you can't always solve it, and sometimes it's frustrating. I know, I get it, and you can't get into that account where you need to do something important. So today we're going to take a look and see how to do that with CapSolver. But first, we got to break down what a CAPTCHA is, all the information, what it's used for, all that type of stuff. So what is a CAPTCHA in a nutshell? As you probably have encountered it, CAPTCHA is an acronym. It's not actually a word. It's a completely automated public Turing test to tell computers and humans apart. Big long word, I know, but what it is a security measure. It's used on websites to differentiate between human users and bots. And its primary goal is to prevent malicious activities like spam, fake registrations, and automated attacks. And there's different types of CAPTCHAs that you might know. There's probably ones that you've used. There's text-based CAPTCHAs, which this is traditional type. You have distorted, obscure letters into a text box. You put them in. I can barely read that A or that 2, so that's not very fun. Users are shown a set of images and asked to identify this, cars, cats, click all the street lights, all this type of stuff. And then there's audio CAPTCHAs. Those ones are a little less common, but they're for visually impaired users. Maybe you can't see those letters, but you need to solve that. There's math or word problems. I've encountered those on Discord. What is 10 plus 2? 12. Boom, you're in. And there's also social media sign-ins and stuff. And there's reCAPTCHA 3. And that works in the background and analyzes behavior. It assigns a risk score without any direct interaction from the user. And websites can use this score to decide whether the action or trigger is verification. Now, why is that a problem? You say, well, we need security. You don't want someone... If someone gets a hold of your password or someone gets a hold of your username, boom, they can get in. But there's also problems. Just because security is good doesn't mean it doesn't cause problems. There's frustration, difficult to solve. A lot of the text-based ones are tough. You can't read something or you're not sure what it is, misinterpret characters, and then you abandon the task. You can't get into your account. I can't get into my PayPal. I can't solve a CAPTCHA. That's bad. Time-consuming. Solving them adds to the friction of the user experience. People get frustrated. People get mad. There's funny, things that like, hey, why is the computer telling me I'm a robot? Prove you're not a robot. You're a robot. So it's not good if you're visually impaired. Visually impaired users use screen readers. That can be difficult. And CAPTCHAs involve complex puzzles. Sometimes they're not always easy to solve. Sometimes they're very difficult to solve. I don't like solving them myself. There's also motor impairments, taking precise mouse movements, clicking on small targets, and image-based things. Then there's non-native speakers. Many CAPTCHAs are only recognizing English letters and numbers. And you also have security limitations as well. Modern bots are becoming so sophisticated with AI that they can solve even CAPTCHAs with high accuracy. So you're like, oh, my CAPTCHA makes me safe. Maybe it did back in the early 2000s or the 90s, but AI has gotten pretty crazy. There's human CAPTCHA farms. Literally, humans are paid small amounts to do that. And then there's also vulnerabilities in CAPTCHA implementations like software CAPTCHA systems, things like that. Attackers can exploit and bypass the protection. There's friction caused by CAPTCHAs, which can lower conversion as well for registrations, businesses, things like that. Some businesses just won't do it. Some people just won't do it. I know people won't do it. And there's users who struggle with CAPTCHAs and more likely to abandon the process. So is there a solution? I think there is. All right, we got CapSolver. Now, what is CapSolver? It solves all major types of CAPTCHAs. It's presented, it's fast, it's reliable, it utilizes AI to automatically bypass various CAPTCHA types, helps users, particularly developers. So if you're a dev, this is going to be extremely good for you. And it just gives you a bunch of different ways to solve it. Some of the key concepts, some of the good things are that it supports all major CAPTCHA types, reCAPTCHA 2, hCaptcha, FunCaptcha, Datadome, GTest v3, AWS, Cloudflare, image to text, audio, anti-turnstile, MT-CAPTCHA task, and also Vision Engine. So you're good here. We get solve all of the complicated CAPTCHAs. You can solve them all here. The good thing is also the speed and reliability. It's really good. It solves a CAPTCHA in just seconds with a high success rate. You also get AI and machine learning powered, resources. It solves that with advanced AI and learning algorithms. That's why I said, CAPTCHAs can be solved now. There's ease of integration where it offers easy integration through various software automation frameworks. It's also cost effective, offering a pay-as-you-go model. It's developer friendly, meaning it provides comprehensive AI documentation. CapSolver also offers browser extensions as well that can automatically solve. And the service is designed to work effectively with proxies, so you can use it even while you're browsing. And CapSolver generally receives positive reviews for its customer support. And how does it work? You can utilize it by AI or extension API or extension right here. It's just that simple. And then why would you do that? Because with AI or extension, you can combine it with proxy for you if you've seen those videos on this channel. So you can get a proxy in another country, use this, solve, and proxies generally will throw you a CAPTCHA when you go to another region. You can use this to solve the CAPTCHA so you're not stuck. Those ones are also particularly difficult. And then by using this extension and API, you solve the CAPTCHA, you have good high success rate, it's easy to use. So if you want to solve those CAPTCHAs, you don't want it to be an issue, and you don't want to sit all day confirming, are you a robot or not? Because bro, you're not a robot. I hope not. If you are, hi. Make sure to go and get this CapSolver. Check it out, because you can smash those CAPTCHAs. If this information was helpful to you, I hope it was, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to know when I post more videos. Questions or comments, let me know down below. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.